Hello, fellow crafters. Um, Today I want to show you a quick video on how I apply my Lysol water slide. I haven't done too many water slides, but this is probably my third or fifth one that I'm doing. So I've learned a lot in the few that I've done. So this one is already prepped. So I've already had my slides, water slide paper. The image has been cut and trimmed and has already been spray painted with at least 4 to 5 layers of spray enamel paint. I'll put a link below on the type of spray enamel that I use. And yeah, and this is my result. So what I did also, I tend to spray the color or matching my tumblers. This is a 20 ounce, by the way, skinny. I always spray the top and the bottom, the color of my Lysol image that I'll be using. Right now there's at least 5 or 6 colors. So I did a purple one, and this is now the pink that I'm doing. So as you can see, I kind of just got a color that would kind of coincide with the actual image. This also covers the bottom and protects, it gives it a color to kind of match, and also at the rim, because with my Lysol images, I never go all the way to the top and I never go all the way to the bottom. So I always leave just a little bit. So as you can see, it's spinning, but this is kind of like how much space it'll be, if you guys can see that. Oh, I don't think you can see up top, but that's how it's going to be. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the submerge the image into the water. And we're going to do it for maybe uh, less than a minute is all you really need. So I'm gonna let it sit. Now, once you put the water slide into the water, once it's submerged, it tends to want to curl, and that's fine. Let it curl and let it sit for a few seconds, maybe I would say maximum 1 minute is all you need. So in the meantime, you want to wet the tumbler so that once the water slide goes onto the tumbler, it's easy to maneuver, because you will need to move your water slide up and down. So, and the way that you check your water slide, if it's ready, you just kind of move it up and down, and slowly you'll see that the water slide is able to slide off of the backing of the paper, and that's a good indication that it's ready. So once it could slide freely, you don't want to move it too much, you just want to slide it a little easy. And the backing that's underneath the water slide paper is very slippery, so don't worry too much about tearing the water slide, but at the same time, just be delicate. Just be delicate with it. And it's about ready. So, but I'm just gonna give it another few more seconds and then apply it on. So I can tell right here that it's lifting. which is an indication of get me out of here. So let's go ahead and do this. So the way we do this now is we have it and we slide this way, and my tumbler is spinning, so I'm gonna let my tumbler catch my water slide, and I just let it slide right off slowly but nicely, and there we have it. So now you just come and you adjust what's needed. So what I'll do at this point in time, I'll turn off my tumbler, because now, as you can see, you can kind of maneuver the water slide over the tumbler and put it to where exactly you want it, and it slides pretty easy. So, and I have already measured out my tumbler, so the actual water slide. So a little bit up, a little bit up. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to remove my tumbler off of my spinner, because I only had it there just to show you guys. Now is where you come in and you, now there's some little air bubbles underneath here, so I'll just get a piece of paper, I'll wet it, because you want the tissue to be soft or else it can tear the water slide. But don't worry too much about tearing the water slide, you guys, because the water slide is like a very thin layer of plastic. It almost reminds me of like a plastic bag or grocery bag. Strong but easy to tear type thing. So don't be afraid too much. And hopefully you guys can see this. This is trash, so discard that. And just gonna nicely wipe this off. So this is my first pink Lysol tumbler cup that I'm doing. And I just need to move it. See those little lines, like it's wrinkled? You can keep moving your cup, especially right here where it joined, and just kind of bring it together. Bring it together. Make sure your edges are nice. This will crease out. Eventually, the more it dries, all of the wrinkles will go away. So again,